Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2. Welcome on in, everybody. You should be able to hear us all.
Wah, 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 wah,
Wah
wah,
wah wah
wah.
wah 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 wah.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. Let's go.
Good
Must have made some
morning.
adjustments to things. Good morning.
Good morning. Is it somebody's morning?
Somewhere.
I did-
I
Someone
was
is in
thinking
mourning? Oh no, what happened?
They wore the Bath and Body Works.
Not ingested, per, what most people definitely think.
Yes, because that's the normal thought and not just the thought that happens when you're here on this team.
Yeah, well, I'm looking out for the normies.
Foxy, I think, did you put the thing in?
I'm updating it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'll just be doing that slowly, so you might see changes happening. Just ignore the magic man behind the small green curtain.
God, not Magic Man from Adventure Time.
The guy kind of sucked, but
Hey.
he was also like kind of cool.
I'm sorry, I can't think of him without also thinking of the scene with the deer where he removes his hose like gloves and then just wiggles his fingers.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
that's
is terrifying.
That's just an
I actually
Adventure
love that
Time
scene.
mood.
I hate it.
I loved it.
It's so
It was
funny.
It's
It was
amazing.
so funny.
They didn't have to give that guy fingernails. They just didn't. But they did.
There's a lot of
And
things that they
it
didn't
was
have to do.
seamless too.
Yeah, it was almost like, of course, this is where this would go. I'm dumb for not thinking of it.
I think that what's unsettling about it is that the way that they just did it, he just took his hooves off and he had hands. They made it seem so natural for something that is absolutely unnatural.
That's what
They just
I
made
was
it,
saying.
it was just nobody questioned
Alexa,
it.
stop.
That was what it was. No one else questioned it. It just happened. And they're like, it's a deer.
This is
Got to catch these fucking
dear.
realistic hands.
I'd like to not catch those realistic hands. I would like to throw them back into the water, please.
No,
I don't
thank
think-
you.
I don't think my fishing license covers that. So just gonna drop that right back down in there.
Nice.
The government would be involved.
So while I'm getting things set up, let's go ahead and start with Ginger. Where can people find you on the internet?
Hi. I have been very busy because all the plants came in for the nursery, so I haven't had time to stream. But I do stream at Squizzle119 at twitch.tv.
You did it backwards, but you did it right.
Damn, okay. I almost got it. I've only been doing this for like years. One day I'll get
You
it.
s- The words were correct. The order a little off.
Damn. Well, I mean, y'all are computer people. You get the picture. If you're on Twitch watching this right now, you know what I mean.
And if you don't, join the club. We have one. We meet every every day almost.
Yeah. Anyway, that's me. Oh, and Twitter. No, TikTok. That's the one I care about.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Why are you organizing this like this?
And you can find me at twitch.tv/AtlasRibbon, where I die all the time. And they
Despite
keep
Just a
you not
little
being on
bit.
screen.
And they keep bringing me back with what my husband lovingly refers to as unethical necromancy.
I
Is
like
there
how it
ethical
implies that there is
necromancy?
ethical necromancy.
Yeah, raise dead spell.
I was about to say, I feel like it exists, but you know.
They can try to cover their tracks by changing raise dead, or not raise dead. No, raise dead to an evocation school. It's not necromancy anymore. You're still bringing the dead back to life.
How do
may
you
have
get
had to pay a
consent?
diamond to do it. It's still necromancy.
Yeah, because I would imagine if it was ethical, you like somehow got consent. Was it like a
mean,
a
thing where
will.
like they sign up beforehand?
The spell literally doesn't work if the person doesn't want to get brought back. Like if you try to bring someone back
Oh,
with
Oh,
well, there you
okay.
go.
raised L
Well, there
spell
you go.
and they don't want to
In-
get
Well,
brought
then-
back, they won't.
Well, that's
That's
nice. It's
ethical.
just embedded.
But
That's
they
cool.
changed the
Okay.
school of that spell to evocation for no reason.
So then, in the context of D&D, would an artificer with a defibrillator be doing ethical necromancy?
Uh,
Yes.
maybe.
If
Yeah.
that person
Maybe.
legally died and you shocked them back to life, yes. Yes.
And in
thank
their
you for
like
pointing
shocked
that out.
essence, they
thank
were
you for
like,
pointing-
"I consent."
And thank you for pointing that out, Ross, who will now tell us where they're from.
Oh, nowhere. I'm from here on Twitch.
This guy just
there
showed
are-
up one day.
Yeah, I just I kicked in the door, and they haven't been able to make me leave yet, so I'm just here.
Because I've been
Um,
trying so hard.
You're running out of brooms to whack me with.
Yeah, it's actually
Keep breaking.
For $1 a day, you too can supply the team with enough brooms to continue an effort.
But you can find me here on Twitch, Ross_the_bear. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I just finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I'm gonna be taking a break from long form games for a little while, so it's gonna be little one-offs every once in a while. Maybe even tandem co-op streams. So yeah, that's me.
I didn't know you had a bicycle. Can I ride the tandem bike?
Disco already called dibs on the other seat, so
Okay, well then I'm riding the handlebars. So.
okay, you can ride the handlebar.
With no handlebars.
It's not a unicycle.
Speaking of people who can handle things, Husky, where can people find you on the internet?
Can he handle things?
He's a
Handles
mod.
lot.
Oh.
How dare you question Best Mod NA?
No, I
Well-
just want to make sure. Not here to assume.
Go talk to Abrink.
Okay.
Well, when my hands are not full dealing with all the things I do in the Awooters Discord, I'm usually lurking in other people's streams here on the team. And if nobody's live, I'm usually hiding somewhere in the Discord, looking for somebody to chat with.
Something, he says.
Something he says. And the person currently doing IT work, as if it wasn't their job all the time, where can people find you on the internet?
I can be found at twitch.tv/little_foxy, where I am playing a lot of spooky games at the moment. If I can get my computer fixed, we might see some new one long form game, maybe, and maybe some Helldivers thrown in as well. But mostly right now it's Faz and maybe IDV. We'll see. Lots to do.
What is that acronym?
Identity V.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
It's
But
the
I
one
can
with the
Google that.
plant.
You said "oh" like you knew what it was, and then you're like, "Oh, yeah, I have no idea."
Yeah, I
It's-
know.
It's it's the one with the plant that changes season that I was telling you about, and you were like,
Oh, the
good?
heartbeat game.
"Yeah."
Okay, gotcha.
All right, we're getting there.
The vibes are adorable in that game.
Yes.
It's
uh,
Dead by Daylight, but cute. That's what I call
Mhm.
it.
And now I will do what every good host does and riff. Ross, what's it like to be a bear?
Well,
Here,
it's
give
usually
me-
pretty chill, except when something yells at you. Then it's not chill anymore.
And why do
I'm
you think
gonna
that
jump
it
to my
is that you
computer.
get- And why do you think it is that when something yells at you, it freaks you out?
Vibes ruined. Bears do not know where they are not allowed.
Nope.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Gotcha. And how many guns do you hide in your cave?
None.
And can you say it really loudly into my shirt?
Into your shirt? What if I just like face first into your chest, just like?
Then I'm sure
Just
whoever's in the
admiring
van
your man
listening.
cleavage here.
Your man cleavage. Not the man cleavage. You're welcome though.
We're doing the Russian bow. Who wants to fill us in on what happened last week?
Oh God.
You mean last time?
Like 3
That was
weeks
a pop
ago.
quiz. It was almost a month ago actually. It was the 22nd.
Oh.
So
We got a kid into college, hopefully.
We did. We made it through the play, actually fairly unscratched.
thank you.
Except for that twig that scratched Ginger
Yeah.
when she taped it to her body.
Had a lot of splinters.
We didn't lose any kids last time. That was something different.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we keep that streak going.
We won't.
Stares pointedly at Ward.
We certainly
Aw,
will not do that.
She's gonna be sad without without having someone else closer to her age around.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, all accurate.
I'm big.
You're big?
Did you just say that with your mouth full?
Maybe. Quick, I need a distraction. Ah!
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 Did it.
Masterfully done.
Huh.
That's why I'm the boss.
It
So,
would be Atlas's portrait that gives you the most trouble.
huh.
And
The
that's a
chicken and
metaphor
dumplings are really good.
for our entire relationship. Because I am trouble.
Thought I was trouble.
That song Taylor Swift wrote.
I
about
was
me.
thinking the exact same thing.
Trouble.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
I loved the really terrible like pun that came out of that for band nerds that was like, I knew you were treble, and it's like a giant treble cleft.
Ah.
I actually need to resize you before I swap. But to go ahead and
Before you swap what?
to fix the other screen.
Oh.
There we go. But as you can see, we are currently down a member, evened in the overlay. Yagoki, the player, will not be able to meet with us for now. They are off on their own adventure, and in like faction, Green Sky, Keen Rain, and Bob are also going to go back on their own adventure. So I'm going to go ahead and swap to this screen, and I will fix this in a moment. But
When we have a second, Ginger can do our opening act if that's okay. Because it involves a certain Yagogi.
okay,
Go
go ahead and do that. I'm going to work on fixing things.
Gotcha. Ginger, waking up from a dead sleep as she does, finds a letter, addressed to her, surprisingly, on like a nightstand area. Opens it up, and it's a letter from Green Sky, and it says, "My friends, it is with a heavy heart that I leave without saying a full goodbye. I leave to complete a circle Shut up, phone. As I have found my end point on our travels, mayhap the boy will join you in his own time. I leave that up to him, as he is grown enough to do. Green sky. And then it's got a little handprint on it.
Aw.
Nice.
And I'm very upset because I feel like Ginger is going to have like actual abandonment issues.
Yeah.
I messaged
uh,
Goki and I was like, why did you give that to me?
Because you were gonna have the biggest reaction.
Rude.
I just want to point out that it's an interesting, welcome to the group for an Atlas when like 2 pivotal party members disappear.
Yeah.
You show up and everyone leaves.
I
No.
promise I'm not killing them. I swear.
I mean, the irony is that over the course of about 3 days, I think, 2 or 3 days. Yeah, about 3 days. We've lost 2 members and gained 2 members, but it was like lost a member, gained 2, lost another. So we're back at 5, and essentially half the group is all new to each other. The only ones with actual like travel history that has been documented in game is Taryn and Ginger.
Eh.
But we're gonna go ahead and grab his. Oh, it's locked.
Yeah, we gotta
Unlock.
put Green Sky in the burrito.
I was gonna say the overlay is kind of funky.
I'm working on it.
He's,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
He's adjusting.
One thing at a time.
Nope.
Into the burrito you go, Green
Nope.
Sky. And Keen Rain.
And Bob.
We will miss you.
Okay. I checked the stream. We do have sound.
Just put it all in there.
Well, yeah, it's a loaded burrito.
Aw, that's cute.
And-
Look at that little burrito.
And because he's not here to defend himself, we have all unanimously agreed that Green Sky is headed back to. Where is it?
The swamp and the
Silver
sky.
Spring
Yeah, to check on his girl.
to check on
Yeah.
his girl.
Yeah, boy.
But we're gonna put them into the distant friends thing. But we know where he is.
Mm-hmm. I find it kind of rude that he found a way out but didn't tell us about it.
Loaded up Bob and left. See you guys.
Peace out.
Doses.
I'm glad you agreed, Yukoki. I'm glad you agreed that was the right place to go.
Just to mention, Husky, if you would like to move to the other corner of the table where you don't have a bunch of stuff underneath your character sheet, you are free to do so. Or if you really like that spot, you can stay there. But we do have an extra seat now that isn't covered in stuff.
I like my corner.
Cool. Just wanted to give the option.
Got the art corner.
So much creativity there.
I like it because part of it is visible, but my favorite is that the words "Yes, we Canada" is also visible.
I also like that
Canada.
one of his papers just has bunny ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried to move them to see what was under them because I forgot what was under it, and then I can't move it. It's just stuck there.
Yeah, they're locked.
If you right click on it and go to toggles, you can check and uncheck the lock toggle to unlock things.
I can't do that. Lock is locked for me.
Yeah, you click lock, it should unlock.
I click lock and it stays locked. Oh, there we go. Now it finally unlocked. Yay!
Just had to IT it. Okay, we're getting there. Hold on. I need to hide this. Okay, that leaves us with these. Larkin's in a decent spot. Gotta grab. I just need to move everybody now.
The
We're
little
moving
old
up or
lady at
something.
the plant nursery keeps asking me random tech questions.
Oh no.
I generally have to look at her and be like, let call my tech guy, and then I just call my husband, and I'm like, quick, how do I do something with this PDF file so that we can email it to herself so that we can get it on Facebook?
Calling your husband your tech guy is actually kind of adorable, though.
Let's hide the.
She does it too. She's like, "Can you call your tech guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me call him."
To be fair, I went to the store with Foxy earlier, and he was explaining a bunch of IT stuff. When he was done, I looked at him and I said, "I didn't understand anything you said to me, but I was weirdly attracted to you knowing all of it."
I do that
Ooh.
with
Funny
Rez
words,
all the
Magic
time.
Man.
He's so smart.
Oh, there you are. You.
And cute. He's making such an ugly
Ew,
face.
Ew, get your heterosexual stuff out of here. Nasty.
Oh.
You're gonna make Ross uncomfortable.
Oh no, I'm so uncozy now.
If it makes you feel
Uncozy.
better, he's very much a bottom.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Wow.
I need, hi, hello. Atlas Riven here. Owner and leader of the Awooters stream team.
Certified bot.
I don't, you'd be surprised. I don't own
Oh
or
my.
I don't take credit for any of this. Except for the good parts.
We're
take that.
Oh,
friends.
yeah, that's just upper management for you. Take credit for all the good stuff, but anything that goes wrong, not his fault.
You see Ross over there who's like not doing anything wrong yet? I picked
Yet.
that one out. Pick that one out. Until they do something wrong, then I have no idea how they got here.
Right. Okay.
I mean, you also picked out Ryder, so I don't know, 50-50.
You know, balance. I'm a Libra.
Just kidding, Ryder, if you end up seeing this.
There is a bit of an extra.
Ryder, if you end up seeing
Little
this,
thing
I'm not
there.
taking it back.
That should work. I'll just leave it like that. It's not perfectly aligned or anything, but it stops covering up your character. All right. Everything should be as fixed as it can be. And
Look pretty good.
Musky Lizard, welcome on in.
Also, I love those emotes, by the way.
Yeah, those are a vibe. Dance Pup and Wacky. Nomia.
I wanna do that.
Oh,
with
it's
my
from
art.
Bee and Puppy Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Bee and Puppy Cat.
Dance Pup.
Yeah, it's Puppy Cat vibin'. I love that.
I need to watch. I watched the old one, but I haven't watched the one they put on Netflix.
Oh, the Netflix one is great.
Yeah, I watched
Like,
the one that was on YouTube, I think. is
I
what it
watched that one too, yeah. Well, it used to be on this thing called Rooster Teeth, which I think is like doesn't
I
exist
watched
anymore.
I watched
Rest in
that.
Yeah.
peace.
Because I watched it before it was on Netflix, and then I saw it was going to be on Netflix, and I kept doing that thing where I was like, I should watch that because I really liked it, and then I haven't.
It is different, but it gets more into like different lore.
Gotcha.
Like Laura.
Like it has the same vibe and artwork and everything. It's just not the exact same.
Which is, sometimes good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Anyway, what are we doing?
I believe that because we're all here, we decided last time that we were going to create the next location and move on
Mhm.
from Grimland. So we could literally just take this stream to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
So I'll kind of coordinate here, and we'll do what we did last time because it's a lot of things happen in threes. So I'll try to split up character creation as best I can. But I'm gonna start off by unlocking this one,
I found an
Oh,
emote I've
no.
never seen.
and this
I
That
one.
love
won't come
it.
back to haunt me at all.
Nothing ever does come back to haunt you. Never punished.
And we're just gonna
Ah.
put this stuff in here and start just filing away. But
Nice.
let's decide, how did we get out? How did we leave? How did we pull it off? What did our characters do to successfully leave Grimlamp? Oh, that's somebody's
Oh,
dice.
my dice! I was so protective of them earlier.
They're about to get swept up into the place.
No. Grr.
That is cute.
Well, it looks like it might be a little too big for the burrito.
No. We make
I still want to.
There's still enough tortilla left.
Fight.
So I had a thought on my drive home where I
Uh-huh.
was like, okay, what if we go through the maze and we get really far into it, and then we find this like turtle man who has obviously been in there for a really, 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 really long time,
Mhm.
and
Old as dirt.
no, like he's just been in there for years, right? And it's like Tammy's husband,
Oh.
and he knows the way out, but he's afraid to like leave because he hasn't found something that's made it worth him being gone for so long, and then it's just been snowballing.
So
Oh my
he
God.
hasn't fully left, but he's also never come back, and he's stuck between the ramification of his choices.
Yeah.
He also probably knows that Tammy would kill him if he
Yeah,
came
no,
back
100%.
empty-handed.
All right, so do we want to task Quiz with creating Tammy's hubbo?
Oh yeah, this is all you.
Yeah, I
that's your
can.
brain. That's your brainchild.
Okay.
This family is your brainchild, really.
I've had a fun time with them.
My contribution was being the Jersey interpreter.
You were the voice. Your voice brought Tammy to life. While we're at it, let me get another
Don't worry,
play
guys.
sheet.
Professional Jersey interpreter here.
And while they're working on a kith sheet, why don't each of you guys, Ross,
Color?
Husky, and Atlas, pick out a nature? You can pick out one however you like. You can either pick one that's been calling to you that you want to do. You can try to randomize it. I can tell you how to
Where
do
are the
that.
natures? Where are
They're
they?
all the way here on the left. They're in the left corner. If you zoom in, there are 6 groups of natures, and each one has 6 natures.
Comfortable, burning, sprawling, lonely, desolate. That sounds intense. Do I just click on one? How do I?
Which one do you want?
Well, I'm just wondering what is my options for interacting with these boxes?
So each of these boxes represents a group. So this little chart here on the left. So there's the comfortable natures. Inside of comfortable natures, which is the first box, there will be a barrel containing the 6 natures associated with comfortable, which is farm, garden, market, monastery, tower, workshop.
Sorry, let me rephrase my question. How do I, in tabletop sim, interact with these boxes?
Oh, you just click and drag out.
Okay.
And then if you right click on that and search,
Gotcha.
it'll pull up the list and you can drag out of that.
What season are we in?
That was the other question, is how long do we want to have been gone? We could say that through the magic of the maze, we could become any season that we want. We kind of we skipped time almost from a like Feywild kind of perspective, just time lost in the maze. Or we could say that it's only been a week and it's still monsoon. We are currently in the first week of monsoon. That is the current season.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. How do I put the barrel back up?
You
Uh-oh,
don't-
Atlas, you're grounded.
Oh, rogue. I knew instantly. I was like, oh, rogue.
You were going through the desolate natures.
Yeah.
Here, just let me know once you're done with the barrel, and I can delete them.
Okay, cool. Because I'm just trying to look at some of these.
What about you, Ross? What are you doing?
Wait. So what's everyone else picking?
No one's picked one yet.
Okay, but
I
you
want 'em.
pulled out
I'm
liminal and lonely. Okay.
They're still going through.
I'm doing port.
You're doing
That
a port.
sounds great.
Okay,
I like
adding
port.
port. Oh.
Now I'm done with the barrel.
Okay, and that's liminal. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna lock in port. All right, so that's port. What else we got?
How about lagoon? Since that fits. That's
Would be
under
fitting.
verdant natures, I think. Yeah, 5 verdant.
So port is under liminal. Verdant, we have lagoon, and then we're just waiting for one from Husky.
I've just been struggling to read some of this. It is very tiny text.
Oh my god, I found a table
let
of
me know. Once
context.
you're done, I'll just.
Yeah, that's all you.
And
I'll
you're
let
done.
you handle that.
Delete that. All right.
Goo lagoon.
Goo lagoon. If you want to start writing down here, you can write on the place chart. The natures are listed along the top row. So we haven't picked a name yet, but the next line down is natures. So you can put down port and lagoon, which we have now.
Yeah, I like the sound of Mirage. That sounds interesting.
Ooh. All right.
Real roll. Oh shit. Okay. We're good.
The panic.
You
Come back.
okay?
Sorry, I thought the dice was gonna like fly away. Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and delete this. All right. So those are our 3 natures. We have the Lonely Mirage, the Verdant Lagoon, and the Liminal Port. I'll go ahead and read this for those on stream that probably can't read this. So we got port. A port is a gateway through which the whole world opens up to you. This place can always describe the ships and where they go, show the signs or show the dangers of a fragile lifestyle, and ask, can I take you somewhere you've never been before? Give them a token if they accept. We haven't picked the aesthetic elements or folklore yet, so I'll move on to lagoon, which is a verdant nature. A lagoon is a place of contemplation, introspection, and self-reflection. This place can always describe the water and all the tiny creatures that live in it, make matters worse through people's inaction, and ask, what have you been thinking about lately? And give them a token for their thoughts. Finally, we have the mirage. A mirage is a place that doesn't really exist. This place can always describe something too good to be true, show something lost in their folly, decide if something in front of someone is real, and then ask, do you believe what you see? Give them a token if they're wrong. So those are there. What were we thinking? So I have an idea because we've picked all these,
Uh-huh.
which is I'm imagining a location that's kind of like the opening for Kingdom Hearts, that like island, but like it's a
Uh-huh.
lagoon, so it's like a mountain surrounded lake with like seemingly impassable mountains. And as we're leaving out the maze, we enter through a cave, and when you pop out on the other side of the cave, you end up here, or at least we did. Which kind of lends to that like mirage. Is this place even real? It feels so starkly different. And it was so close, yet it seems not near anything.
I was also enticed by the folklore part in Port that said the Eastern Mist and the trouble it brings. Just some like maybe like really foggy mountains might be cool.
Like Silent Hill, you can't trust what's in the fog.
Yeah. Because you went from like this like almost wholesome, mysterious like maze thing to maybe like a
And
okay.
actually scary, mysterious.
Well, yeah, and the idea of like, oh, okay, you made it out of the maze, but like, do you know where you want to go from there? You know?
It could be that we finally left and we'd never considered where we want to go. And the secret of the maze is that it'll always take you to where it is that you truly want to go. And since we weren't trying to get anywhere in particular because we're wanderers, we kind of ended up nowhere. Which I
And then
think would
it's
also be an interesting name for this place, but I again will wait.
Who live in the middle of nowhere.
and I was also thinking, playing
With
off the
their dog.
barrage. What if we actually never left the maze in the first place? What if we're actually imagining we left the maze and we're still wandering around in it?
Ooh, what if this is in the middle of the maze?
Ooh. What if this is where the supposed child was?
Yeah. Because, by the way, his name is Trenton.
Okay.
He could like escort us to the middle because it could be something where he also has absolutely no idea how to get out yet still, which is why he's still in there because his wife will kill him if he comes back and he hasn't figured it out. But he has found the middle, but he
It
doesn't
could
know how
be-
to help. Like he thinks maybe if we figure out
It
that,
could
like
be
the
that because
answer is there.
he's always thinking about his wife and kid, and he wants to be by them. For some reason, for him, the maze always loops him back, and he ends up on the outskirts of town. And then he just walks back into the maze over and over again.
Yeah, one of those people that's like has been there so long he like talks to the butterflies. Sometimes they talk back.
They're small, forgotten voices.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So, as far as the seasons, did we want a significant amount of time to pass? Do we still want it to be monsoon? How long do we want to have traveled through the maze?
Or it could just be this is because like if this is like a magical thing in the middle, it could be something that's like this is a season just for this area that it's stuck in.
Eternal summer, woo!
Could be.
Hot bear summer.
It could be that period like right before like spring and summer where like the cool of spring and the hot of summer is making all the fog, which is why it's so foggy all the time.
That might be Blue Meadow. Let me click that one. Blue Meadow is described as the first month of bright, when all the flowers bloom and pollen fills the air.
So it'd
Which
probably be before that.
the one before that is monsoon, when it's heavy rains.
Then it might be monsoon because the wet and the warm kind of like maybe towards the end of monsoon where like the cool and because the cool and the warm with the rain is what causes the fog, right?
Mm-hmm. Like it has heavier fog in the morning when the sun is rising. It kind of dissipates a little bit, but it seems to like always be drizzling or raining to some degree, which is what keeps like the lagoon filled. It's like it gives everything this really damp feeling, and the place is just adapted to it. The houses are made for it. Okay, so we'll stick in monsoon. We'll pick new things though, because this is a different place. So we'll start picking some things. We'll start with folklore. Atlas, you said that you had a folklore that you honed in on.
Yeah, the fog one. The like mysterious. It's that the Eastern Mist and the trouble it brings, but I kind of leaned into fog instead of mist, kind of like
Yeah.
because they're kind of like hand in hand, you know?
Okay. Lagoon. That was Ross, right?
That would me.
Which folklore would you like to incorporate from the lagoon?
Hmm.
They all kind of work.
Let's go with the teacher who lives within the rock.
Ooh.
All right. And Husky, what folklore do we want to add from the Mirage?
You know what? The city of restless dreams really calls out to me.
Click. Nice. So we're going to kind of round robin it like we did before. For the port. Quiz.
Mm-hmm.
What is an aesthetic element that you would like to see from the port page?
Let's see. No, I can't. I've already done that. I was gonna like an adventurous buddy. That sounds fun. Hmm. I like smug captains.
Nice. Click that one. Boop. Okay.
All right, Trenton is done.
Nice. Once we're finished here, we'll sort of do the transitionary conversation.
Mhm.
Atlas, what is an aesthetic element you would like to see from the lagoon page?
Foxy, if you get a second, if you want to put away Tammy and Tabitha.
Oh, yeah, I'll get them in a moment.
Okay.
What about this could be interesting. What about a watchful creature who hides from the outside?
I'm almost imagining that this place is like, it's almost like a big fishbowl, it's just the mountains form an almost circle around.
Ooh, I like that.
So it's like the hidden valley from like Land Before Time. It's just this one protected region from the outside world.
The hot air balloons could be how they get in and out.
Or how they just travel from one side of the lake that fills the center to the other.
Mm-hmm.
So they captain hot air balloons like zeppelins and such. Ross, what is an aesthetic element you would like to see from the Mirage?
From the Mirage.
The Mirage.
Let me zoom in. Take a look.
It's a mirage. I'm very excited for y'all to meet Trenton.
Your NPCs have been a hit, so
Thank you.
Ooh, I'm stuck between two. You guys help me out here. I'm stuck between the 2 vivid flowers and the 2 satisfying food.
I think we gotta go with food.
Yeah, food.
Flowers, but also food. My two loves. How could you do this to me?
So
I'm
if we go
sorry.
with a vote, because there's 5 of us, I'm voting food.
I am also voting food.
Husky.
Yeah, definitely voting food.
All right, that's 3.
Yeah, we like food.
I know. I just like both.
Uh,
Speaking of food and flowers, I'm growing nasturtium in a hanging basket. It's very cute.
Ooh.
How are your pitcher plants doing? Are they still alive?
Are you talking about the ones that are literally like completely invested themselves in my kitchen window frames? Like the
Uh-huh.
window things?
Curtains?
Yeah, they're still hanging.
Got it. All right.
They're
I
still
can never
pitching.
change. I can never change those blinds.
Husky.
Yes.
What is an aesthetic element you would like to see from the port?
Something else of your own invention sounds interesting because it could work along with the City of Restless Dreams.
What would you like to invent?
Tomatoes, potatoes.
That is a really good question. Well, considering it's surrounded by a large lake, mountains, everything else like that, I was thinking of like some unique form of transportation that could allow you to go from land, sea, and air all in one sort of thing.
We were talking about, because on my one, it has hot air balloons.
Yeah, the port has hot air balloons as a form of travel. It could be the Zeppelins, which are basically boat hot air balloons. So we could.
Isn't most of their transportation also generally like bug themed?
Mm-hmm. Generally speaking.
Trying to think about what. No. Maybe? I just like ladybugs.
That's just James and the Giant Peach. It's seagulls.
I love when the ladybug beats the shit out of someone.
With a
And
purse.
it's just like, oh, she's so rude. I'm good at ladybug.
If you need some time to think about what aesthetic element you'd like to invent, we can move on to the next one for the lagoon.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
All right. Oh, jeez, who am I on? Quiz.
Mm-hmm.
Which aesthetic element would you like to see from the lagoon?
Why don't you pick one?
She
Yeah,
took
you
the
should be
ball.
involved in this process.
She took the ball and she threw it at you.
I'm involved in every part of this process. I click.
Yeah, but I also, am always involved in this process. You need to pick something that you like.
Yeah. Yeah, your involvement is asking the questions, but now we want it. We want an answer.
A rare
Want
and
fucking
mysterious
answers.
There we go. Compromise.
Now we have to do that relationship thing. Excuse me, hold on, let me just tuck some hair behind my ear. Are you just saying that because that's what you think she wanted, or are you actually saying that because that's what you wanted? Because like, if you're saying it because that's what you thought she wanted, then it's not really because you wanted it.
I think that it would be interesting if, like, there was almost a hallucinogenic flower specific to this little cove that may or may not be real, but appears to have a real effect on the people that indulge.
Gotcha.
And it's just a cultural thing that is the one thing that's kind of spread throughout the entirety of this lagoon.
A placebo.
Is it a placebo? Or is it real?
Or is it drugs?
Let's see. I believe next would be Ross. Right?
Underscore the underscore bear.
Because Ross picked
That's
port,
me.
right?
I picked Lagoon.
Oh.
Atlas picked Port.
I picked port.
Oh, so then you'll pick a Mirage aesthetic element.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
picked
hit this
look-
round robin.
Oh, because I did pick see. Lagoon one too.
Oh, did
I
we?
made Trenton.
I picked a watchful creature who hides from the outside in Lagoon.
Yeah, so you picked port, and then you picked an aesthetic element for lagoon, and now you're going to pick an aesthetic element for mirage.
Oh God, do I want to destroy my character? Or do I want to pick something nice?
Why not both?
¿Por qué no los dos?
You know what? We'll go for destroy my character because it's probably more entertaining. So, too friendly memory of a person.
Me, all the points I get. Nice.
I know.
So
I
those
looked
are
at the
our.
adventurous one and I was like, man, am I gonna run into my ex again?
That was an occupational hazard on your part. But we're gonna go ahead. So we have the Port Laguna Mirage. If somebody could, along this left side of the place sheet, where it says this place can always, we have we have all that information on these cards. So if I like to use this spot on the left for all of our as a larger text version of our aesthetic elements. So if someone could write down like the 2 port ones in the list and then the other 2 and the other 2, because it only gives us 4 aesthetic element slots.
You're saying words, sir. You're saying words, and I don't speak them.
So the 2 aesthetic elements that we picked for the port, list those here under this place can always, under the first 2 lines.
Yeah, somebody should do that.
I'll do it.
Thank you. I can't spell, and I will spend an hour going back and forth.
Do you want me to read them to you?
I'm sure we have other things that need to be said, so don't worry about it. I'll just read
No,
them.
no. You just listen to me read them out loud. You don't want to hear the
Yeah.
dulcet sounds of me reading them out loud poorly? Like a kid who's been called on in a class?
All right.
I used to
So,
get so
for-
excited to be called on to read things. I would put so much emotion into it.
Not me. For monsoon. So there are 4 things that are always present, all but one of them, I should say. 3 things of this list of 4 that are always present.
Yes.
Which one do we not want to be present? So our options
Where
are.
is it again?
I'm on the nature, like not nature, the season, on the
Oh.
other side, opposite side of natures.
Okay. There we go.
So our options are torrential rain, brief moments of clear skies, beautifully green plant life, and brooding clouds. So we'll pick one that won't be here. The other 3 are all present.
I'm gonna. I'm because of the aesthetic and the idea so far. I'm gonna say, brief moments of clear skies. It's always foggy here.
And cross that out. And then choose 3 to 4 signs of the month found in this place. We'll pick 4 because there's 5 of us. We'll start with Husky. What is a sign of this month found at this place?
Hmm.
I love that bored kids.
You know what? A great sacrifice for the North Wind God. Why not?
Ooh.
Oh shit, we're sacrificing stuff. People. People.
Mhm.
And then Squiz. What is a sign of this month found at this place?
I want to say lots of tea.
Click. Ross. What is a sign of the month found at this place?
I was not paying attention because I was typing things. So I
Hey,
gotta.
nachos.
You'll just pick one of these 4 that haven't already been picked.
Okay.
And it's just the sign of the season's effect on this place.
Stuck between overflowing rivers and enveloping mists.
Since we're going with like a fishbowl idea, the enveloping mists probably makes more sense.
Cool. Let's go with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can get back on over here to.
I'm going to do Dancing in the Rain. They're doing rain dances out here.
Probably when
Mushroom
they're
dance.
sacrificing
Mushroom
the
dance.
people.
Badger, 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 badger.
Mushroom, mushroom.
We are creating the next town that we are visiting.
Man,
Yep, the
you
next
know who
location
would
in our life's journey.
you know who would have friggin' loved this town?
Oh.
Ember.
Wait, Russ,
Yes. Yes.
you're putting what this place can always do?
Yes.
I was saying that you should put the aesthetic elements over there.
Shoot. Well, let me start on over.
Ooh, Russ is failing the class.
Always have been.
Always have been. I love the memes. It's all Ohio. Always has been.
I heard Ohio is for lovers.
Okay, who hasn't made a lot of choices?
You.
Who else has not made a lot of choices?
Foxy.
I'm gonna pick myself as well, but I need a second person
Timothy Chalamet.
that's in this call.
Anyone
Shit.
other than Timothy Chalamet.
It's Joan Rivers.
Actually, you know what? You roll
Husky.
the blame wheel for me.
Yes, I can roll the blame wheel for you.
The blame wheel.
The
Yeah, I have
blame
a blame wheel.
wheel.
You know, I have a blame wheel.
What did we say was something of your own invention for port?
Oh, I think
Right,
Husky's still working on that.
Yeah, I
Okay, still
forgot
working on it.
to mention that. I came up with something that's going to be a bumblebee mixed with a water flea. It's going to be called a bumble flea.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Well, isn't this fitting? It's
Alright.
Got
Yogi's
it.
fault.
Yagoki.
That's fair.
You're I see you there, Yagoki. Check in for me in chat, please.
He checked in.
Bumble flea.
Yeah, he said what? Yeah.
What are one of the two animal folk found in our location?
Oh. I like that idea. I like the idea of asking people in chat. That's fun.
Then why are you in chat, Yagoki?
Mhm.
That just means. Okay, so which animal? What animal would you like? We don't have a name for the place yet, but it is a Port
Here's
Lagoon
the name.
Mirage.
Can I also have can I say something?
Yes.
What if because hey M, are you still here? Because what if Yugoki picked one and then M picked one?
Ooh, a bear. We got bears.
Oh. Oh.
So there are bears here. M. What is another animal that is found at this Port Lagoon Mirage?
Pick an animal, M.
We haven't run into enough bears.
What, am I not enough for you?
Silence, Darren. Am I not bear enough for you? Going back
I'm
to that
trying to
old
think of an
timey
appropriate
conversation.
comment, but I've backed
Be
myself
there.
into a corner.
It happens to the
Otters.
worst.
Oh,
Ooh,
hey!
bears and smaller bears.
Okay, okay. This is a very gay place already.
Word!
We already
Zerg might
did
have found his new
turtles.
home.
It's too late. We
Yes.
already did
It's too
turtles.
late. We did turtles. I'm taking otters. We're taking your otters.
Yeah, we just left turtles actually.
Yeah, the last place had turtles and hares
Bears and otters
and one
dancing in the
tuxedo
rain.
cat.
Ironically, also where they picked me up, even though I wasn't from there.
What's funny is that like my thought was swans. It's still gay.
Aw. Anyway, work, Mama boots the house down. Ooh, slay, hunty. You better walk that fucking dog. Boom chicka boom chicka pow.
Just imagining an otter with a small duck on a leash now.
No. It's one of those like kid leashes.
Oh my god.
It's a little monkey with the
Yeah.
hands tied in front. What
Every time
sweat.
somebody's like, "Would you put your kid on a leash?" Yes.
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 Oh, 1,000%. We went to the
It'd be a really nice leash too.
God, what was it? The Grand Canyon, which by the way, if you've ever been to the Grand Canyon, railing
A straight male leash
is kind of a thing.
Full gay.
As if
Straight
the
up had
gay
my little
wasn't
brother on a
overpowering.
leash.
As if the gay wasn't overpowering enough.
All of the rain dances happen to the "It's Raining Boys" song.
It's raining men.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. What you're saying is me and Ross are gonna just be fully at home here.
Who knows? You're
feel
free
like-
to. You can. Any place could be a home.
Oh, I wasn't referring to our characters. I was referring to
The
IRL.
players.
Bears and otters, huh?
I can get down.
Okay, so I mean, I wouldn't be comfortable, but I would be excited.
That is quite the combination.
No.
What's stopping the comfort?
No, you gotta remember, Ross,
Anxiety.
this isn't no, Ross, that's why we're comfortable. Because this isn't IRL gay pride. This is in-game gay pride.
You're right. Oh my gosh.
It's all the fun of gay pride, but we don't have to actually talk to people.
It's beautiful.
It is a dream.
Apparently, in Mr. Redfeather's younger days, he jumped the Grand Canyon in his Jeep. There's a spot narrow enough to jump.
Oh my gosh.
Did he survive?
No.
God, I sure wonder if M's husband survived.
I love that you laughed loud enough that your mic didn't pick it up.
Thank God. M, who said apparently in Mr. Redfeather's younger days. God, I hope he made it.
Did you die? Sadly, yes. But I lived.
No, he's great though. That guy's great.
Buck? Yeah, Buck is awesome.
Buck is a mood. All right. We've marked our folklore on the nature sheets in this case, so I'm not gonna have them transcribed over because they don't fit anyway.
We're gay, we make it fit. Anyway.
Husky.
Yes.
There's gonna be an otter captain. I love that.
Bumbleflea. Got it. Okay, it's there. Doobie-doobie-doo. I mean, we basically have the place. We know what time of year it is. We've been traveling.
Jokes on food. Don't joke. Another phrase from the gay community. I gotta go.
Goodbye.
This is me
Oh,
not at
boy.
Pride. Imagine when Pride gets around. Oof.
I'm so excited.
Are you going?
I
I always try to
Pride
go.
all the time. Local
I love talking to people.
I've never been. I've always wanted to go, but I've never been.
Ross, you gotta go to local Pride. It's important.
I know.
It's an experience.
I actually
Pork.
signed up with this like climate activist group, and they kept asking me like, "Oh, do you want to do like computer stuff or paperwork?" And I was like, "No." They're like, "Oh, okay. What do you want to do?" And I was like, "I can talk to people." And they were like, "Oh shit, you can talk to people?" And I was like, "I fucking love talking to people." So now I have a booth where I'm going to talk about native plants.
That's
Oh
awesome.
shit. That is
Mhm.
awesome. Where's that
Very
happen? Is that happening
excited.
at Pride? Because like
No,
that's some shit.
I would love that.
It
It's
could happen at
happening
Pride.
on Earth Day
Oh.
by the square where they do the farmers market.
Well, unfortunately, Pride isn't about the earth, it's about me. So
I mean, if you want on Pride, we can set up a booth and you can just talk about you.
well, that's just my Twitch.
Here I am, live streaming from Pride.
I was gonna say, I'll just open up a laptop.
Where we're all here to celebrate me.
Other gay people too, but like I'm here.
And you're welcome.
All right.
Pride, also
Let's-
known as the one time of year where I have confidence.
That's right. I need to hold on. Search. I need to get. Where are all of our? I'm sorting. Give me a moment. I need.
Why is M
Oh.
borking?
You know, just dogging around.
Bleh.
Quick, I gotta fill time. Here we go. I got this. Ross, what's it like to be gay?
Man, is that a loaded question?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
It's fun sometimes, but
Yeah.
like, cause like you're attracted to men, and
Mm-hmm. That
and
is a
that's like,
terrible thing.
I know, right?
That's
That's such a mixed bag to be attracted
that
to
is the
men.
downside to being gay. I mean, there's other downsides, but like that's probably up there, yeah.
Cause like, on the one hand, it's like, oh man, but on the other side, it's like, oh fucking man.
Ugh.
Yeah. Very relatable, actually.
It
I
gets
would,
better
in
with
fact,
increased numbers, right?
No, it does
No.
not.
No.
Okay,
the
so
only-
unironically, that's actually one of my favorite things about men in general is that like the more of them you put in a room, the fewer the brain cell count becomes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What's this guy's name again, by the way?
Which guy?
The new Kith.
Squiz? Squiz?
Yes.
The Squiz.
What?
one.
The NPC
What?
you just made.
Oh,
What's
his
your
name's
NPC
Trenton.
name?
Trenton.
Sorry, I was just reminiscing on Atlas's bachelor party because I was one of the bachelors.
Aw.
You mean Russell's bachelor party?
I do mean Russell's bachelor party because Atlas had the bachelorette party and there were too many
Aw.
bachelorettes, so I went over to the bachelor and we had a fucking great time.
There were too many
Yay.
bachelor.
You were on
and
the
by
Bachelor?
that, what she means is she
I begged to be one of the
intensely-
bachelors.
She begged to be on the bachelor side.
I got to walk with your mom.
You did. That's not even a your mom joke. That's just actually what happened.
Oh,
Yeah,
Awooters,
no,
got
I
it,
was
got it,
excited when I said that.
All right.
Because the girl that was supposed to walk with me was like gone.
Yeah, that happened. Anyway, what? You were saying something?
That sounded like a
Right.
story.
Everything is set up, and we're almost all cleaned up too. Once we're done with Trenton, I'll put him in the Grim Lamp folder.
Name
But
Trent.
how would you like to lead us onward? I'm thinking we just provisioned up and are like, yeah, we're gonna take our chances with the maze
maze.
because it keeps taking our friends.
Yeah, yeah.
We
So
scurry off.
I
into the-
imagine for a while we've been going like deeper and deeper in like making maps, and at one point we realized like we probably have to just commit.
I imagine
So
that Larkin would be helping out because he's in tight with the butterflies,
yeah,
and he hears the whispers from them about another denizen of the labyrinth that's just been here for a while.
mm-hmm. All right, so we're going along. We're pretty far deep into it. We kind of hear the shuffling sound, and up ahead of us there is a tortoise. He is wearing a very beat up oh shoot, what do they call those hats? They're like round and they have the little bib.
Like the newspaper boy hat.
Yeah, he's got like a newspaper boy hat, and it's got like patches on it, and it's like barely holding together. He's got a scarf, also barely holding on. His like tweed vest is like frayed at the ends, and his shirt is attempted to be tucked in. As much as a tortoise can. It seemed like he tried to keep his clothes nice, but he's been out here for a while.
For a few
He's
years.
kind of tentative. Hello. Are you real?
Quite so. What's got you? Did you happen upon the maze? Are you soon to arrive at the town that we just left?
Oh, the town's that way. Oh, oh no. No, 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 no. I can't make it back to town yet. Oh, she'll kill me. I'm supposed to be finding a way out.
Oh, how long have you been searching? We were just heading out on our own.
And he pulls out a broken pocket watch. A very long time. Far too long, to come back empty-handed. Oh, where are you going?
Mm-hmm. And he shrugs.
Oh, fantastic. Are you trying to find a way out too?
I think so. And Larkin's gonna look to the rest of the group.
Yes.
I'm here for the ride.
We're just trying to move on. Not like
Ginger's like-
spiritually, I mean physically. Get out of here.
Hold on, pulls out gun. Yeah, I mean, Ginger's like, yeah, I assume there's an end somewhere. And Trenton
That
kind of,
isn't the one that they just mentioned, but a different end.
yeah,
Preferably.
yeah. Still's got a lot of living to do.
I mean, he's still
Kinda.
alive. Surely this place isn't too dangerous.
Oh, anyways, the butterflies, they've been they've pulled me out of quite a few bad spots, but well, did you know that there's actually a town in the middle of all this?
Oh, what? A town in the middle of the maze next to a town.
Yeah, it's kind of a it's kind of a bitch. Uh,
The
'Cause
town
I
or the
can't-
maze?
yes.
Gotcha.
The town is fine.
Relatable.
Oh, well, I mean, it's quite wet actually. But the butterflies, they keep taking me back to it. I don't want to go back to it. I want to get out. And then I guess I'd have to go back in and get My wife. Hmm.
So you want
You
to
all.
get out so that you can go back to get your wife.
Well, I can't just leave her back there.
Who is your wife again?
Oh, you guys have probably talked to her. Tammy. She had a little egg when I left.
Oh, your child sucks. Oh, I'm sorry. I said that out loud. I apologize.
Oh. Oh no.
It is quite unfortunate. They are not the best, but Tammy's amazing.
Oh, of course she is. I mean, my wife. I just. She is everything to me, and
Oh,
I.
wait. Oh, wait. How did she put it? You're the good for nothing guy that left in the middle. Never came back.
Yeah. Yeah. I am.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh.
just need something to bring back. I need either a way out of here or something that's worth all the time I've put out here. I haven't seen my apparently dreadful child, and I'm
That,
very upset.
that is some significant sunk cost fallacy.
Uh-huh.
You
And
should have said
also,
some
like,
words there.
you know what? I'm not going to get into the whole discussion of maybe the thing that they would like to have back is their dad, but like, you know.
I mean, I
There's
know.
a town in the middle of the maze, huh?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
How
I
is
mean, it's
that?
just been so long. Do you think she maybe like? You think she's moved on, or she's got like?
Well, she
Your
hasn't.
wife?
She's stuck in this town because you never came back.
Well,
She
that
can't move
I
on.
mean, that's true. But if I go back there, it's pretty much just a guess what? We're living there for life kind of situation.
That much she's, I think, accepted, at least in the conversations that I've had.
Atlas kind of walks over and puts one hand on his shoulder and then just looks him in the eye and he says, for a brief moment, I kind of get why your daughter sucks. So there's a town in the middle of the maze.
Oh yeah, there is. What's my daughter's name?
Tabitha?
That's pretty. He just kind of looks down. Is she cute? At least.
He's a nightmare.
She's a cute little monster.
Oh, and he's like blushing like crazy.
Maybe, after you've shown us to this town in the middle, you can take our arrival here as a sign that maybe you should go back and just check in. And if she wants you to go out and get something more, you can go out and do it, but at least you made it. You showed up with the milk.
I should.
Maybe pick up some milk. They don't have a lot of milk in town.
I should. Yeah. I should go back.
Yeah.
The butterflies keep telling me to go back, but I just wanted to find something for her. It's just, I've been gone for so long, I just wanted to make it worth it.
Hold on. I know what to do here. And Atlas kind of walks over to Taryn and he goes, give him dad advice.
Me?
I mean, you are the father here in this
He is the
situation.
father
Let's not let
figure.
that child.
He looks to Rose, and Rose just kind of shrugs.
Ginger is kind of like pointing at Rose. Father
Eh?
figure.
Eh?
Eh?
All right.
I kind of pick up Rose and like wave her around. Eh?
Don't shake the baby.
That's some
No,
good
no,
father
no, no,
advice.
no, no.
That one doesn't count, though. He needs some advice, not just Ginger, I believe. Yes, Ginger.
I could love some dad advice.
Well, we just got some. Please don't shake the baby.
Okay. Kind of puts her down, ruffles hair.
She's a rabbit.
She survived.
Let's have hair.
They are hairs.
Ah.
Wow. Now there's a dad joke.
But we're not here for jokes. Go on. Give him some sage advice.
Yep, do the dad thing.
Well, as parents, we don't always know what the right thing to do is, but the most important thing that any parent can do for their child is to just be there. So I'd say the best thing you could be doing for your child right now would be to go home and see her. And yeah, it's gonna be messy. Lord knows Tammy's not gonna is not gonna take it well that you've been gone for so long, but I think with enough time, things will work out.
It might be worth it, honestly. Maybe with my dying breath, I can, see my daughter for 5 seconds before my wife kills me.
And turns you into soup.
Has she been?
And
Oh.
then-
Is she still threatening people with her soup?
But she's threatening to turn people into soup. I think her soup is lovely. I never had it.
In the
Oh,
back,
that was-
Atlas is just golf clapping, and he's like, "This is all lovely. It's getting very wet in this maze, and my hair doesn't enjoy that. Can we please figure something out? The dad advice worked, yeah? Did it work? Can we?"
Oh, yeah, you were trying to make it to the middle. I don't know how to get out, but I can show you to a different town. And
Snap, we can start there.
yeah. And he just starts walking in a vague direction. Oh, pretty sure it's this way.
All right, I'll trust you. The butterflies do at least.
Oh, they do. They've been awful sweet to me. They needn't be so nice to me. I'm a dick. What a terrible husband.
You
He's
can't
just
be
kind
any
of like
worse than your
sniffling.
daughter, and he just starts walking.
I can't imagine my daughter makes a very good husband, but all right.
She doesn't make a very good lot of things. Is it this way?
Yeah.
And we wander onward.
Yay! We wander home.
You
Well,
also
maybe
get
not
the
home.
idea that the more humid it gets, the less personable and quick-witted Atlas becomes.
As we wander along, Trenton's just gonna keep asking about, how the town's going and all that other stuff. Ginger is gonna mention, because she'd be really excited about it. We were in a play, and your daughter was the main lead because it was Tammy's idea that she should probably learn some kind of lesson, which she immediately didn't learn in 5 seconds in the middle of the performance.
Yeah, seems she takes after her dad there.
Oh,
Wandering
the
off into
little
the maze.
tyke. Oh, that's not good. Yeah.
Especially when she goes dragging other kids into the maze too.
Oh, she dragged. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. I'll have to have a right talk with her. I'm sure that'll be great coming from me.
It'll be wonderful. At this point, all bets are off. Who knows how it'll turn out, but you made it this long. Certainly fate has something left for you.
Towards the front of the group, Atlas has put his coat over his head, and you just hear as he doesn't turn around, "She's gonna tear you to shreds."
I know. It'll be the best 5 seconds of my pathetic life.
Don't
I mean,
worry, bud.
hey,
You'll live. You'll
If
live
you
longer
survive,
than that.
you can start working on healing that relationship.
Maybe she'll
Also-
make me into a stew.
If it makes you feel any better with the amount of rage she has, you'll live. Because she needs time to think of a good way to punish you.
Oh, that's fair. Maybe she'll give me some time.
And some chores. She seems to be a fan of chores.
Oh, yes, I don't miss that, but at this point, I'd do anything besides walk around this blasted maze. I'll make her some
Something
of her
relatable
favorite
you finally
tea.
said.
So as we're walking along, he's walking past all of these twists and turns that look almost exactly the same, except things start to get more and more humid from what they were already very humid. The temperature is noticeably going up.
The fog slowly encroaches closer and closer until you almost can't see the trees to either side of our path.
Instead
We
of it
eventually
being
get
like
a
the
gate.
muddy gray that it was before, it's starting to become more vibrant.
Like clearly
Like
removing the edge of something.
mm-hmm. Uh, the trees get noticeably smaller. And open up past these vines, and then boom, big
El
ass
Dorado.
mountain.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we never named this place.
Certainly didn't.
I just call it the town. It's
We
got
could-
a name.
We could call it the El Grotto.
El Grotto.
The
El
El
Dorado.
Grotto.
El Grotto.
I mean, it's what it is now. We can't top
Too
that.
late to
I mean,
change it now.
No, can't be changed.
no, it's. I mean, why? How could you? You couldn't.
So we show up at El Grotto.
Also, at this point, Atlas has covered up essentially his entire head and is just like looking down to follow the footsteps.
Ginger has some silk scarves if you want to borrow one.
I'm not removing this jacket from my head until we are in a building where nobody else can see me and I can fix this.
All right.
Okay.
Is this it then?
Yeah. That's it. You kind of go down the ways, follow the path, and you'll run into these big things. They kind of float. There's a captain down there, some otters, some bears, the works, you know.
Bears.
Yeah, some bears.
Huh.
You from here?
No.
Are you sure?
Hashtag not all bears.
What? What'd you say the name of this place was?
Oh, you know.
Probably literally doesn't know. I imagine he's never stepped far enough into it.
No, because he's on a mission. Although clearly, if he wanted something of importance, you would probably think it would be in the giant city in the middle of the maze would have something cool.
He's
But it's
just
not
so
the way
shamed.
out.
He has shamed himself and can't face anyone.
We're just
No.
gonna take Trenton and drop him in here, and then take this and put it there. We have now visited 3 places.
I'm gonna go back and talk to my wife.
Good
I
luck.
wish you the best of luck.
Thank you all. I'll probably never see you again, but good luck.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
see your
saying it.
body.
I'm saying it kind of like how I'm imagining like the Lion King when Simba and Simba and Nala both get in trouble. And it's like, Nala, off home with you. And then Zazu's like, and Simba?
Yeah. I
I'm
was thinking about what
imagining,
kind of character he would be, and I was like, I want Tammy to have like a polite and kind of meek husband.
Kind of meek.
I like the
My man
dynamic.
had no backbone.
No.
It's a
was
mirror.
a-
He's the world's first hard shell, soft shell turtle.
Yeah, basically. It's a shell full of jello.
He has only survived this long out of pure anxiety.
Yeah, basically.
He's too anxious to perish.
Like there was probably some kind of like fight between them where like they were trying to figure out if they were gonna leave or not, and she was like, "Well, why don't you figure it out if you're so smart?" And he was like, "Oh, dude, but maybe I will," and then just never went back because he's like, "Oh, she's gonna kill me."
I like to think that he was like, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Girl.
I like to imagine that Terran's holding the walk shield above his head, and Rose is just kind of like walking in front of him very close.
I like to imagine that it makes the sound kind of like those drum instruments with just the slight pitter patter of rain.
Yeah.
Every every couple of moments, Peaches just kind of flutters to get rain off of her and just splashes water in my face just constantly.
First your
Does
ears, now
Peaches
your eyes.
have windshield wipers for the lenses?
God,
Yeah, it's called shaking vigorously.
basically. At one point, I do the thing where, like, you know, you put your glasses on the top of your head. I just kind of place her.
So we proceed down like this path, and I like to imagine that it's a again, it's almost like a dome-shaped mountain range. You can kind of like see that we're like surrounded on all sides by mountains, which just doesn't make a lot of sense because clearly we weren't in a mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
But as the fog that surrounds this place dissipates and we're proceeding forward, we see that basically bordering the entirety of this massive lake, and you can see in the distance there's like smoke rising from fires. Because it's not nighttime yet, still light out, but you can see like where smoke is coming up at the various houses all the way around this lake. Just it's clearly the center of activity. We happen upon like a bunch of these kinds of houses, a number of which are built on stilts, even if they're not near the water line. Because I imagine with the dome shape of this, any amount of rain causes a drastic increase in
Oh,
the water level of the lake itself.
kind of like when you go down to like southern Florida, like literally all of the houses are at least slightly above ground.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about Florida.
Sorry.
Flora where?
But we see like some bears and otters swimming about and on boats, and they're fishing.
Atlas also only sees the lower half of all of this, still refusing to remove the jacket from his head.
Oh, so we're staring at their asses, I see.
He is covering enough that he can follow the back of whoever's in front of him while also not being able to show his face to
Gotcha.
anyone.
All right, well, I guess step one when you arrive at a new location is to find somewhere to stay. We're gonna need it with all this rain.
That's a great first step. We should find that place. We should find it now, and then we should incur if there's a private area where I can fix myself, please.
What are you talking
Hmm.
about? It's nice out here.
Yeah, thanks,
You're dressed
Grandpa.
You're dressed in a full head to toe tunic. You're like a walking umbrella. I wish I had one.
I've just learned
Yeah.
to embrace the rain.
Yeah, that's great. That's
Ginger
fantastic.
sneezes.
All right. Well, let's go on. Flag somebody down by the coast. And like as he's going along, the high humidity and now sudden rain brings back the squeak in the wheel as the oil is kind of washed away. So it's just squeak, 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 squeak,
Aw.
squeak. And he pushes his wheelchair down the path and towards the coastline. Atlas.
Ginger is like right there next to it, completely oblivious of its squeaking.
But Atlas,
Yes. What do you want?
would you like the honor of making the first kith of El Dorado?
Sure.
Can be whoever you want.
I'm gonna make an otter because it's fun.
And do you
And-
still have your PDF handy?
I
Because you'll need that
can-
for the traits.
Give me a second. dropped my cardboard paper. Hold
Huh.
on.
While he does that, can we take a quick break? I need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go ahead and take a quick break. We have this BRB screen. Go ahead and grab a drink, and we will be right back.
Yeah.
Derp-a-derp.
Doing something
Welcome back.
unholy. Wah, 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 wah.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully, you're back with your drinks. You got your bathroom break. You stretched and all that
Oh,
jazz.
shit.
And all that jazz.
Mhm.
Jazz hands.
Jazz.
And all that jazz.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's Cloud Town.
Oh my god. Could there be a lot of jazz music here? Like it's very like
Jazz, but islandy.
It
yeah.
has to be like also a little somber, right?
Oh yeah.
So,
It's kind of a town full of people who are a little lost.
it's
It's the blues.
it's the blues.
Yes.
Island blues.
I love it.
It's just blues, like traditionally, but played with instruments that are not traditionally jazzy instruments. Thank you, Bob Marley. I don't know. All right. So we left
Thanks.
off
Like smoky bar.
walking up and trying to flag somebody down so that we could find lodging. Hello, you there. You seem all right. Could you help out some travelers? We're just arriving in town. And that's the sound of Larkin walking up to whoever the first person is that they see.
Is it
Fair. Ginger is right there.
Did you make me make the kids for that reason or
Yes.
Okay, I was just like you didn't specify that they actually walked up to somebody. They'll probably walk so they'll walk up to a guy who's holding an umbrella. The umbrella is covered in just splatters of different paint that are all like a little bit runny cuz like it's raining on them all the time. And it's just like he turns and he himself is covered in a lot of paint and stuff and he goes, sorry, how can I help you? I'm sorry, what? What's up?
We need a place to like sleep.
Oh, a place to sleep. Oh, well, that's convenient because like me and my significant otter, he does that in character, by the way.
Yeah, no, Ginger makes that exact noise when he does that.
Wow.
We run a little like bed and breakfast kind of thing on the side so that we can have some extra income for our hobbies.
Are we
I
just
bet you
like
can never guess.
are we just trying to hit DEFCON 10 levels of gay in a single town?
Yes.
You gave me the option to make an otter. How did you not think that this is where it was gonna go?
Sent you a DM real quick.
I'm now having to confirm something because I had one idea, apparently.
It's like the DM appeared on stream for a second.
Yeah.
We're just verifying something.
Hello, Almighty One, is that you? It's been so long since I've heard your voice.
Yeah, I dropped you through a boat, remember?
Yes, I'm still traumatized from that.
How's
It's
he
okay.
supposed to
You get
praise
a whole
the sun?
special. You get a whole special about it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I feel very special.
Okay, never mind. This otter's name is Doodle. Because
Doodle.
I was just informed that I had the names wrong. So this otter's name is Doodle. Anyway,
Nice.
nothing else has changed.
Nothing else has changed. Oh, well, aren't you a cheerful fellow? You said you have a bed and breakfast. Do you have
Yeah.
room?
Oh yeah. I mean, we don't get a lot of visitors. Can't understand why though. He looks
I know,
genuinely
this
like he
place
can't
is,
understand why.
It's
Do you
cheery.
know where is here, by the way? The person that guided us here didn't know the name of the town.
Oh, it's there's a person that guided you here. Well, that's fun. This is El Grotto. It's kind of
Oh.
an in between.
Oh, fascinating.
El
Bye, dice.
Grotto.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh, yeah, there they went. Ah,
Oh, gone into the void.
there we go.
It's kind of an in between.
Well, well, that's fascinating. I'll have to look into that. Are you busy at the moment? Could you show us the way, or perhaps just point us in the direction we can head to the bed and breakfast?
Oh, well, I was just picking up some small things. If you don't mind carrying some bags for me, then I can show you there right after.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I'll carry
sure.
all of the bags. One
We can
go.
drape
I got this.
Peaches. We can drape some of them across the. And at this point, Larkin has so instinctively started calling you Peaches. They think your name is Peaches sometimes.
That's fine.
But Peaches, you could just hang some of
One
them off of
trip,
the
one
wheelchair.
trip, one trip.
It's still
And
one
she
trip.
is like, and she's trying to get as many bags into her arms as she possibly can.
If you haven't cut off circulation to the fingers, it is not enough bags.
Basically,
Doodle
yeah.
is Doodle is also very very adamantly bouncing to the whatever
The
kind of
sing-songy.
the sing-songy one trip, and he's like, that's fun. He hands you a couple
Oh,
bags
forgot
of
another character
varying food items and a mixture of food items and paint and some brushes and one overly large canvas. Is that too much? Do you have all that?
She's very capable.
Yes. But I
Alright,
can't
well,
see now. The canvas is just big enough that well, she can kind of peek over it, being a giraffe.
did you want one of your other friends to help
I can
or
no longer see your mouth, which sounds like a weird statement to say, but I'm just going to follow you and just know that I can't hear anything that you're saying.
Right. She's actually deaf. So,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So
Are we going?
if she can't see and she can't hear, this is a problem.
Let me
Taryn,
see if
could
we're
you
going.
would you just insist of helping?
I got it.
Thank
He
Welcome
If
on
the
in,
otter
Ginger.
moves
gently
at
guides
all,
you.
Ginger is just following.
He's standing still as he tries to figure out whether or not you need help or not.
Go on.
Oh.
Move forward.
What's Taryn doing?
He's just pulling stuff, I imagine.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
Give me
going
this,
this
give me
way.
that.
Okay.
No, give it here.
No, one trip.
It's gonna be one trip, but it doesn't have
Taryn,
to all be you.
Respect it.
I
Hey,
have a
hey,
weird
Talking like
amount
that,
of
I'm gonna lift
confidence.
you.
I have a weird amount of confidence, and I feel like my partner is definitely gonna think this is a mistake, which weirdly makes me want to do it more. And he starts walking.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. I'll take up the rear just in case. And then he's gonna move the wheelchair so that if she falls back into the wheelchair, subsequently onto a rock. But he hasn't thought that far ahead.
Oh, hey, Voltron.
He's also definitely the type of guy who, as he passes people, no matter what type of mood they are in, if they are somber town mood or kind of having an okay day or whatever mood they're in, he is just actively, hi, I hope you're having a good day. Oh,
This
those
is
look
big
really
Pinkie
nice.
Pie
Good
energy.
morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning.
The weather's better than yesterday, which is the version of this town's version of it's a nice day. But it's never really a nice day. It's just
It's
better,
just
Yeah.
better
than
than
yesterday.
yesterday. It's not as bad.
And then he just takes you to a cozy little cottage feeling middle of town. thing, which is like a little bit chipper than probably most of the other buildings, I imagine.
Hmm.
And he's like, this
Well
is
painted.
it. This is it. It's painted well,
I like
but
your house.
in a variety of colors. So, uh, can somebody say thank you? I know that they can't see me.
Where should I put this stuff?
Let me yell at my partner real quick while you guys sort.
Ginger just kind of awkwardly stands there, like waiting for you to move.
He opens the door. Tippy.
Oh, into the house.
Not
Ginger
yet.
just
Not
starts
yet.
walking
Not
in.
yet. Oh
She
no.
nope.
You...
Unless you
Check.
grab her, she's walking in.
Taryn immediately like seizes.
Oh, we're not
Oh,
walking in.
It's like not yet. It's like, oh.
Grabbed by her
I think-
suspenders.
I think that Tippy would have a fit if we tracked in a bunch of mud and maybe strangers. Tippy.
I'm working on it.
As he's working on it, this episode of Awooters Plays WanderHome is brought to you by the letter R. R, because we're all a pirate.
R.
R.
Well, you'd think that, but a
Yarr.
pirate's first love is the sea.
Ah.
That's not correct. Pirate's first love is booty. Bam!
Maybe in this little port town.
Ah.
Anyway, I got this segue. So, Squiz, what's your favorite word that starts with R?
Rapscallion.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Now over to Husky with the weather.
No raining.
Yes, I was about to say that. I had a mouthful of chili about. And I was about to say it's still raining
And I
outside.
like to imagine he's outside, like, quote, like, oh, he's actually one of the people, but you just get one person, just random stranger walk by, still raining.
Cool.
I'm glad we had the same thought. I just like I needed to get it out. Like it was one of those that like if I didn't say it, it was gonna hurt me.
And now over to Ross with sports. Ross, sports?
What?
That's it
Thank
for
you
sports.
Thank you for that update on the sports ball game.
Good sport. Good sports. In other news, there isn't any. There is none.
Anyone know
Nothing
how to smell-
happens.
how do you spell plaid?
PLAID.
Blade.
Like Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Yes.
So dumb.
Maybe
You're welcome.
maybe Vlad needs to change the armor over from white to plaid, so you can be the plaid Vlad.
Ah.
Armor
Uh,
should never be plaid. Ever.
Speaking of Vlad,
Get like a
you can
Sharpie and just start
catch-
drawing the pattern.
Speaking of Vlad, you can catch the first ever Awooters Does D&D special involving the actual main series of Awooters Does D&D, where Vlad finally answers a mysterious question in the Temple of Death at the bottom of a lake.
You mean the first special that isn't the holiday?
Yep.
And
Will
there's
he die?
Chances we might
Uh-oh.
actually, there's a chance we might actually stay on this plane of existence for a special.
I don't know.
Whoa.
It's just my
Special?
job to traumatize people.
I was in one
Yo.
of those.
You were. One day your character will return because I left a cliffhanger in there about your character actually being important later on.
A character too?
He
I
doesn't know
forgot.
that.
No, because technically your special happened in the past.
All right, I've got it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he's just like, Tippy,
Yeah, how can I help you?
we have guests.
You picking up strangers again off the street? Most people here have a place to live. And Tippy comes walking down the stairs.
They're
Does he
willing to pay.
One of those voices you can feel.
Probably.
if that makes sense.
Like the baritone in it.
Yeah.
Baritone. It's too bad it's an otter.
Ah,
Can you hear this voice?
Oh, I can.
no, but I imagine Ginger like I imagine Ginger can like kind of like feel when that happens, and it's just like, whoa, hello.
Hey, all right. There's quite a number of you.
I have stuff,
They're gonna pay.
and yeah,
Got it. I take it this is your shopping trip.
Yeah.
All right.
I definitely remembered everything on the list this time.
He pulls out his copy of the list. All right, go ahead and put it all down on the corner there.
where do you want me to put
Doodle.
it?
Doodle, go ahead and grab some towels from the back room.
Yeah, okay.
You
She
can
can't
place
hear.
it right.
Where do you
Oh,
want me to
got it.
put it?
He's gonna like
The
grab one of
small
the
one.
packages and pull you like inside
Oh,
little
here
bit.
we go.
to the left, and then
Mhm.
sort of pull down for you to lower the packages right there.
Take your shoes off at the
And
door.
did it. Nice.
All right, one trip, huh?
One trip. She's very excited.
And he just starts like opening and like thumbing through the items that are in there, and adding to the list any extra things that were purchased and marking down which stuff was not.
A majority of which is probably whatever Tippy needed.
Mhm. He's seeing a distinct lack of coffee despite it all. All right. That should be done. No, put that there. All right, I understand that you're looking for a place to stay.
Yes.
Doodle will come back with a bunch of towels and be like, I don't remember what you sent me away for, but I thought they'd be cold and wet, so I brought these instead.
He just takes
Thank
a towel and starts
you.
handing them out. All right, wipe off your feet first, and then go up as you come into the house. I don't want any mud tracked in here. It takes a
He
long
likes it
time to clean.
clean.
It takes a long time to clean things when it is always raining. You have to make every effort that you can to keep the rain outside.
He's smart.
I imagine that's hard for you. Like Peaches does like an impromptu flutter, getting rain everywhere within like a 6-inch vicinity.
He like
Atlas
takes off his glasses and just starts wiping them down with his vest.
I
Atlas
apologize.
also takes the towel and still has his head covered, but then just like covers his head more with the towel instead of his jacket.
All right, I understand you guys have some means of paying.
Have money.
All right, that should be good then.
Doodle's like,
there's-
oh, I should have probably checked that they had money.
Who here does? You guys just need a place to stay. Ain't no one else staying here at the moment. You guys are fine. Maybe you can offer some other service. We can work something out.
And
I'm
I'll
a
give
good
you
cook.
money.
I can deliver letters. And it,
Ooh,
and
I
it is
could
for
write
my...
letters. Doodle walks away to go get paper.
Oh, you called a moth tender, right?
Yeah, me and the moth. I actually
Right.
haven't seen any for quite a while. There wasn't any at that other place that we were at.
Yeah,
At the beginning of the
we don't
maze.
have any here either. We
Well,
don't get any.
gosh
We don't
darn
get
it.
any mail in or out.
You hear
And
just
not
drawers.
yet.
You hear drawers being flung open, and then the yell of from the other room. Hey, babe, who do we write a letter to?
You might as well just write one in the waterproof paper for someone across the lake.
Someone across. Okay, dear someone across the lake.
Ginger's gonna look back and acknowledge Francisco, who's been here the whole time. And be like, Francisco, we have to write. We have to do more paperwork. They don't have one here either. And Francisco sighs and pulls out a folder, starts writing as much information as he can.
Well, I'm sure it'll be nice having a postal service for local stuff. Maybe, hey, if you guys are going to be in town for a while, you could train up another moth carrier.
It's hard to train up moth carriers without moths. Although I guess they could just walk on foot.
It's not a very big town. I mean, it is, but you know, you can. It's a few miles around. You can. Sometimes we just swim across, you know, or take a boat.
I'm not a fantastic swimmer.
Babe, I'm trying to figure out like what's the hardest word for somebody to spell in a letter, but I don't know how to spell asparagus.
He would just rattle off the spelling out loud.
Thank you.
All right.
I like how you
so,
chose not to just spell it yourself.
I'm smart.
Oh, what's that called? Theater of the mind. How would you spell asparagus?
Very careful.
The wrong way.
Ah!
All right. Well, let's see how many of you are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, good job, Russell.
As you kind of count down, you just see his Atlas is just like still covering his head, and then without saying a word, he just kind of like points up and he's just like, bathroom. Where?
He stops for a moment and he just checks to make sure that you've at least wiped off your feet.
He has taken his shoes off as a gesture of being polite.
Yeah.
But also
If you
I need
continue
to get
upstairs, you're gonna go up the stairs around the bend. It'll be on your
Right.
left, first door on the left.
Yeah, all right, thank you. And he just, without removing the towel, starts following directions.
All right. So I'm seeing 5 of you guys. All right. Wait. No, that's all right. There's a little one with you.
Yeah, so right here. Hi.
And, Ah,
And Francisco.
Larkin walks in like from out because he was like waiting for room to push the wheelchair in, and he's rather damp at this point, so he starts toweling off. All right, so 6 of you. Yeah, I think we can do this. All right. Is 2 to a room all right with you guys?
Fine.
All
I
right.
assume.
Are we
Looks
not
at
7?
everyone else.
It is, to my knowledge, Larkin, Francisco and Ginger, Rose and Taryn, and then Atlas.
And not Zurich?
Oh, Zurich. That would be 7.
Oh, you know, I get left out often. It doesn't bother me.
It does not
People
help
tend to forget about me.
that I was also mentally trying to subtract the 4 extras that my character brings along everywhere. But not counting extras, because you've got an extra, you've got an extra. So yeah, the 5 players and their 2 extras, and then the 4 people in the wheelchair, basically. But they don't take up much room. So 7 of us total. All right, so we can do 2 to a room for 2 of those rooms, and then we'll do 3 to the other one. It's gonna be pretty cramped in there.
If
All
somebody
right,
doesn't mind paint fumes, there's my workshop. We could put a bed in there.
I would not recommend it.
I think it's okay. Rose,
You don't like to
how about
paint?
you? How about you bunk with Ginger?
Girls' night. We'll just pretend like Francisco's not there. He'll make tea.
Oh, I was thinking if maybe Francisco could stay with us.
Francisco with the boys. And Ginger starts like pushing him, like, go have your boys' night.
All right, so if it's the 2 girls in one room, and of the 5 of you that remain, which 2 of you want to have your own space?
Atlas also isn't there. He's in the
Mhm.
bathroom, so.
Well, how do you feel about that, Zurich?
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I'm trying to figure out how
Sorry,
our
I
rooms
was
are being
brooding
divvied
in
up.
a corner.
If we wanted, me and you could have a room to ourselves, and the other three of them could split into a room. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that Atlas seems the kind who would want to have his own space.
He does strike me as fussy.
Why don't Zurich, you and
Somewhere
Atlas
there's
could
a
share
very
a room?
upset Atlas.
Zurich, you and Atlas could share a room because you tend to mind your own business, and myself, Taryn, and Francisco could take the other room.
Sure, that sounds wonderful. I think that'd be a great idea. I don't think Atlas would mind sharing a room with me at all.
Oh, I'm sure you're a
Somewhere
joy
Atlas
to
is
be
still
around.
upset.
All right, well, I'll get you guys marked down. Go ahead and finish unpacking and drying off. I'm gonna go get you guys some room keys for your specific rooms, and I'll meet you right back here.
I also imagine that at that point, Doodle walks out of the kitchen holding a paper with some more, like, noticeable wet paint on his, around his fingers and on his face, and he goes, "Can mail be Doodles?"
So Ginger, who was aggressively drying her hair, looks up and now has like a mohawk. Just goes like, "Yeah, a letter can be whatever you want it to be. It could even be
Ah.
stuff."
Sick, nice, amazing. And he looks down and he goes, "I wrote a letter. What's step 2?"
Do you want it to go anywhere specific?
Across the water.
You want me to just give it to the first person I run into?
Sure. That
I can
sounds
do that.
interesting.
I'm
Nice.
professional.
How do I mail it?
Okay, so, and then Ginger pulls out an envelope, opens it,
Oh.
puts your letter in the envelope.
He
She
like
kinda,
folds
like-
it gently and then puts it in the envelope. And you can see that like covered front to back are words, questions that don't make like some of them make sense, some of them don't, but a lot of it is just doodles of like people or like flowers or like rainy clouds and stuff.
I love everything about this. Okay, now this is my favorite part. You have to lick it.
I have to lick it?
Yeah. Just the top.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. And then he like holds it and he like licks just the top and he's like, "Now what?"
Okay, now slap it closed.
And he aggressively just really fastly just slaps it closed. Did I do it in time?
You did it. You did it just in
Oh.
time.
Tippy, I did it.
That's great. Love it.
All right, now we put it in the bag, and she kind of pulls around her messenger bag.
Oh. Okay. Does the bag do the delivering?
I do the delivering. I also
You-
hold the bag.
You deliver the bag that delivers the. That's crazy.
I know.
then he,
It's
like,
the
puts
best
it-
job ever.
He gently puts it into the bag. This
Thanks.
seems really important.
It's the most important thing that I do, honestly.
Wow. You must. Oh, wow. You just must be so talented. People must really rely on you.
Yes. She
He
says
just nods
confidently.
his head and he nods his head, fully believing you. Guess. Tibby, you should write a letter.
Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe a little later.
Yeah, you probably like tell him a lot of smart guy stuff.
Ooh, I bet he'd do a
Tippy comes
cool
around
letter.
the corner and hands each of you a small umbrella and a key. Well, 3 of you a key, each of you a small umbrella.
Isn't he so smart? Look, he even thought about umbrellas.
Nice. How big is this small umbrella?
Otter sized.
Yeah, it's otter sized.
Ginger might take one of her scarves and just kind of tie the umbrella to like the top of her head, like one of those umbrella hats.
It
Who
would
made
be,
a hat?
if you think about it, right? Those
Mhm.
sun umbrellas from like
Yeah.
old paintings that are maybe 3 feet wide. It's like that.
So not like hat size, but like old fashioned Victorian lady size.
Literally old
Oh,
fashioned
okay.
Victorian lady.
Quite fancy. I see.
But like not the 4.5 foot that I think is the standard to actually cover you shoulder to shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Yeah, it rains basically constantly here. Every now and then we get a clear day. It's not as bad today.
It was better
You'll
than
wanna-
yesterday.
Better than yesterday. You'll want to hold on to your umbrella and try to keep the water out of the main foyer area as best you can. And we're gonna. These are each of you guys' keys, and he hands them all over. As before, you guys' rooms are on the second floor. You're gonna turn right. Bathroom is on the left. You're gonna turn right. It is the first, second, and third door on the left. If you need anything, Doodle or Tippy or I stay here on the main floor.
I know a
And
lot of people, and he knows a lot of stuff.
Ooh, what a great combination.
I know.
I
We're
bet
the
you guys
perfect
do all
couple.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I don't get in trouble either.
Oh yeah, me too.
I think he likes it because I keep him busy.
it is nice to have things to do. It's a very quiet town.
So,
Alright.
what does bring you here, by the way? I forgot to ask.
Lost.
Oh, that's typical.
Yeah. Well, we're
You get
hoping to
lot of
find a
lost
way
folks
out.
around here.
Yeah, I think everybody here was lost at one point. Most still are.
What about you guys?
I don't know if we're lost. But if we are lost, I'm okay with it. I like being lost.
Like a nice place to get lost in.
We're still lost, right, Tippy?
I concur. I don't know that I would call our situation lost. I found you. I found what I was looking for.
Yeah. Sometimes what you're looking for is to be lost.
Well, I don't know how long you'll be staying. Most people here end up staying for quite a while, but just try to get along with your neighbors. They don't change often. I don't know how things are out there, but here we try to get along. Each person pulls their weight.
Of course.
Right. Well, I'll see you guys to it. I'm gonna continue to make preparations for dinner. And then he takes the list that also had dinner stuff that was not purchased and an umbrella, and he leaves out the front door.
So Ginger's gonna look around. Rose, come here, come here, come here.
Yeah, what's up?
Grab onto my arm.
Okay.
Okay, and then she kind of like lifts her arm up and then grabs her suitcase and goes, "One trip," and then just starts walking up the stairs.
What? Wait, ah!
One trip, one trip.
They're fun. If you guys want anything like snacks or to paint a wall, just let me know. I'm gonna go paint another wall. And he just Doodle just kind of walks away.
Well, they are the lively bunch, aren't they? I guess we should go and get our rooms. It looks like ours is numbered 3. All right. Then he goes up the stairs.
All right, guess better go get settled.
3 of us in 3 rooms. We got Francisca with us too. How did you fare? You doing all right? I imagine the moisture didn't bother you as much.
I'm good. My complexion has never been better. He is positively glistening.
That was the exact word I had in my head.
His mustache is finely waxed.
I'm just imagining all the times that I've seen a picture of like, or not a picture, seen a scene from like Planet Earth or something where a single raindrop will land on some reptile or amphibian's head and just.
Pristine.
And they'll just like close their eyes for a second.
Yep, in slow motion because
Yes.
they had to
Yeah.
stretch that moment as far as they could. All right. What is happening with our remaining? Zurich probably goes to his room, or do you wait? Since
Yeah.
you will be sharing a room with Atlas, who is in the bathroom still.
Yeah, I'll be heading to my room so I could surprise Atlas, letting him know what room he's for the time that we're here.
Atlas
sure
isn't
he'll
gonna
love
know
that.
which room is this.
he just leaves downstairs, and there's just no one.
Which is probably exactly what happens. He like walks out, finally head uncovered, tie very loose, still not jacket, top 2 buttons undone. And he's like, okay, what's going. Hello? Hello?
Doodle probably shows up from that.
Oh, hey. Did you want to paint a wall? Maybe later. Where's my. They go somewhere or. Well, it depends on which yours you're looking for. Or if you're looking for the people that came with you, they split up into various rooms upstairs. You could try room roulette, which is a fun game that sometimes I like to play where I open a door and I see what's behind it. It doesn't work after a while, which is why I keep changing things because then it freshens it up, you know? Or you could go to the store with Tippy. It depends on who you're looking for. Right. Yeah. And he just kind of walks, Atlas kind of walks back upstairs. Room roulette it is, I guess. All right.
Do you
All right,
wanna
roll the
a
dice.
D6? 1 and 2 is door 1. 3 and 4 is door 2. 5 and 6 is room 3.
All right, I rolled a 1.
So you go to the girls' room.
Oh.
He kind of knocks he just knocks at the door.
I assume Rose opens it.
Yes. Hello.
Hey, Rose.
Oh, hi, Atlas.
Hey, what's going on? I was just wondering, where did everybody go? What's going on? What's the
Oh,
plan?
this is the girls' room.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
sorry. I'm not sure which one was supposed to be yours again.
Got it.
I know that Dad went into room 2, so I guess 50-50 odds, right?
Ginger's kind
You
of like
know-
absent-mindedly playing with Rose's ears.
I'm gonna you know you can tell her that the ears are a little weird, right? Like that's fine, you can say that. But
I don't want to break her
anyway,
heart.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go ask your dad. He's responsible. I'll do that one.
I'll try not
And
to
he
take
just
that
kind of-
personally.
Oof.
Well, you're responsible too, but you already told me you didn't know, so.
You know,
Alrighty.
Rose, if you keep growing, you might get as tall as me with these things.
What was this WoW Foxy for? I don't even remember.
What? I don't remember.
What?
Goki says, "Wow, Foxy," in
Yeah,
all caps.
Oh, it's because you forgot Zurich.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Forgot that he forgot.
If only I could remember.
So he'll go knock on Taryn's door, I guess.
Door 3. Okay.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Hey, hi. What's the deal? What's going on?
Well, if
We
you're
went ahead and divvied up the rooms.
Oh, okay. And which one am I in?
yeah,
The
we're all
one
full up
between
in
these
here.
2.
Yeah.
The one between. So I literally went. Okay. All right. Where's? He'll show up eventually. That's fine. All right. I guess I'll. Is there a plan, or are we just going to like hang out in the rooms? Is there?
I figured we
Uh,
could relax after a day's travel.
Gotcha. Did the otter downstairs also ask people to paint the wall, or was that just a weird trip I went on?
It was an offer.
Got it. Okay, cool. Not going crazy. Sometimes I gotta check.
Fair.
Sometimes I gotta check.
All right. Well, you should probably relax. I'm going. It's been a busy few days.
Yeah. Yeah,
Francisco
some alone
was,
time would definitely do me some good.
immediately making tea as soon as he got into the room.
Yeah, some alone time will do me good. All right.
Do you
I'll
want
talk-
some tea for the road?
maybe
It's
later actually.
chamomile.
Oh, chamomile actually. I'm gonna
go.
He kind of looks up knowingly.
I'm gonna go put dry clothes on, and I might actually come back for that chamomile. Yeah. All right. I'll see you in a minute then.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Yep. And then he'll walk over to his room and just open the door and walk in, not thinking anything of it. Just not thinking that there will be anybody there, and just quietly starts to get changed without taking any notice.
No.
Of the statuesque mannequin in the room.
Oh, hello. I see you finally found the room that we're
Oh,
sharing.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Oh my God!
That fulfilling prophecy of he'll show up eventually.
Okay, hello, hi, hi. Can I help you?
I don't know, but can I help you? You seem like you're on edge.
You know, just wasn't expecting somebody to be in the room. That's all. That's. Can I help you or?
Silence.
Did you need something, sir?
Zerk just continues to sit there, just staring at you quietly, just pipe in his left hand, just looking at you. Nope.
Respectfully, you're giving me the heebies.
The heebity whatties.
You're freaking me out. You're freaking me out a little bit.
Oh yeah, I get that often. It'll pass.
Are you? Is there a reason you're in here, or?
Nope, not really. Just didn't know what to do, so I thought I'd come to the room.
This room specifically?
Yep, this room
Okay.
specifically. This is where I was told I was staying. We're gonna be the best roomies. We're gonna get to know each other. We're gonna stay up late, telling stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Oh, nice.
The shock and the amount of him trying to process what's happening here.
I do think that is like the most talkative he's been so far.
His
Yeah,
talkativeness increases as the number of listeners decreases.
Exactly. Zurich doesn't do well in groups. He does better when he's by himself or with others.
Atlas starts to button his shirt and straighten up his tie, and he puts on a dry jacket. And he just looks and he smiles and he says, Who came up with the room arrangements? Just curious.
Let me think.
Is that me technically?
It was both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, Zurich just stands there thinking, and then just finally shrugs. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was just told I had a room up here.
Did the voice that come up with them seem responsible or irresponsible?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, a little bit of column C, if you know what I'm talking about.
It was the bear and the bird. I'm gonna go get some chamomile tea. I'll be back. Did you need anything?
No, I think it should be good. Thanks, though.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome, actually. And he just steps out and like quietly closes the door before turning, smile gone, and just and he just walks back over and knocks on Darren's door again.
I think Francisco answers because Taryn is like on the floor doing stretches.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Very much smiling. Well, hello, I'm here to get some of that chamomile tea. It sounds delightful.
Oh, yes. I have some for you right here.
Ah, thank you. Do you mind if I step in for a moment? I just wanted to have a little chat.
Of course, there's always room for more. Did you want
There,
to do some stretching with us?
you know, I was gonna stretch, but I think I think I should have a. I just wanted to have a quick little chat first, but I might stretch. Yeah, I might stretch something.
Yoga, it strengthens the mind and the body.
That's good, cause I'm gonna need some strength. I'm gonna come in now. And he
Please
walks
do.
in, and he grabs his cup, and he leans against the wall, whichever wall is closest to Taryn, and he takes a very loud sip of his tea, and he just stares.
Oh, hey, welcome back. I guess you took up Francisco's offer for tea, huh?
Yeah, I was real thirsty
Very good tea,
after,
it is.
yeah, I was just real thirsty, you know, after, I had a little shocking moment, left my mouth a little dry, you know? Figured
Oh,
yeah, yeah, that was good. I wasn't, you know, the funny thing happened. I walked into my room and I went to go get changed, and there was a cat man in my room, and nobody told me that he was gonna be there. So imagine my surprise when that happened.
huh, that's weird. I would have thought he'd announce himself or something. Oh well.
You know, he didn't. Um, but I was just, you know, he informed me so kindly that that you and our new bird friend uh kind of helped pick out the room orders.
Yes. We figured that both of you seem to enjoy your
Uh,
privacy, so we thought you'd enjoy your
uh,
privacy together. Since this room has 3 people and
right,
the other one has the ladies.
right, right, right.
Ladies.
What's wrong? Never changed in front of another man.
You'd be surprised the amount of things I've done with another man. Um, but this wasn't on the list of things that I was currently willing to do with another man. So I just thought maybe we could have a conversation about that, you know, about some boundaries.
Well, I mean, sure. If you're wanting a room to yourself, you might
Uh,
be able to have a conversation with Tippy. They said these were the only 3 rooms they had.
right.
I mean,
Okay.
unless you really want to stick 4 people into this one tiny space.
You know,
We're
it's
al-
crazy
we're
because
already packed because I've got my wheelchair here too.
you know, that's crazy. That's insane because Francisco was just saying at the door that you had plenty of room for guests.
I mean, he's a lot smaller than the two of us.
Also,
You're
guests
right.
aren't going to be sleeping. I mean,
Uh-huh.
one of us is already going to be
Right.
sleeping on the floor in here.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I hear you, and I really I feel for you. I do.
Oh, great!
just
He just like immediately like puts both paws on your shoulders and starts walking you to the door. Well, this was a lovely chat, and it sounds like you're gonna have a lot of fun, and you're gonna be real comfortable in your room. Say hi to Zurich for me, and then just kind of like pushes you out the door and closes it.
uh if you were paying attention for the split moment where the door was shutting in his face, you saw as his like little bit of shock faded to a very peculiar smile in your direction.
Well,
And
I don't think that's
as
gonna come back to haunt me.
Sneezes.
When have you ever made? When have you ever made a decision that came back to haunt you?
He thinks for a moment. Nope, can't think of it.
Exactly. Gotta live our lives with no regrets. All the same, I think I will be taking a small break. And he relaxes on the floor next to the wheelchair. Let me know if anything happens.
Atlas
Right.
walks down the hallway to the girls' room and gives a gentle tap, tap, tap on the door.
Someone's there again.
How could you
Like
tell?
she saw Rose stand up.
How could you tell?
Spider senses.
There's a malicious entity on the other side.
Yeah,
of that
there's an
door. I can
aura.
feel it. I wasn't ready for the. How can you tell?
Hold on. So she sees Rose get up. I'm like, hold on, kid. I'm getting bad vibes from that door.
Okay.
And then Ginger's gonna walk up and open it. Hello.
A
Oh,
very
hi,
kind,
Atlas.
very kind smile. Ginger, you're actually who I wanted to talk to.
Yeah, what's up?
I stopped and talked to Taryn, and it's so
Yeah,
exciting.
he's cool.
I have my own roommate too. But I stopped and they gave me some tea, and he like shows the cup of tea, chamomile.
Oh yeah, you
Francisco
got that
made
from
it.
Francisco, yeah.
Yeah, great guy by the way.
Oh yeah, he's the best.
But I was talking to Taryn, and he was just telling me, that he was just really wanting to like. Sorry, he just stops for a second. And he goes, "It was actually really touching." He was talking about how working in the kitchen by himself has been a real struggle, and he just really wanted your energy in there to kind of like
Oh
help him
no.
out.
No. Taryn has told me I think if he doesn't have the energy to do it himself, he double doesn't have the energy for me, quote unquote, helping, as they say.
But Ginger, and he looks at you like very like earnestly. He's been going through a lot recently, hasn't he?
Looks down at Rose. Has he been going through a lot? Did I miss that?
I mean,
The one with the inside knowledge.
He
yeah,
did
it
just
hasn't been
recently.
exactly easy, but
Rose, how do you think it felt when you went missing?
okay, that's not fair.
Well, no, I'm not pointing that on you. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to, he's been through a lot recently, and I just think he needs some friends.
Yeah, he's got Francisco. They're like really good buddies. They're actually
Yeah,
doing
but-
tea time right now. I think they'd actually rather they be quiet. And I don't know if you
Well,
know this or not. I've been trying to
but,
keep it on the down low, but I'm not a quiet person.
I'm shocked.
I know. I do so good.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should go in there now, but I'm just saying maybe when he starts cooking dinner tonight, it'd be really good and helpful to just check in on him. You don't even have to help with dinner and stuff. Just, make sure
Oh,
that your
that's a
friend is
great
doing okay.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, we'll check in on him later. And Ginger just shuts the door. You know, that was a really good idea. We should maybe we can write him like a letter, like you hear muffled through the other side of the door.
Yeah. It's like just excited, like papers rustling.
You know what? And Atlas will give a little smile as he just like mutters to himself, and that's how you plant a seed to start. And he just walks down the hallway. The best plan takes time. And he opens the door and he goes, "Cat friend."
That one's aimed at you, Zurich.
Yep, sorry. Just trying to balance a million things at once here. Oh, hey, I see you're back. So, I went downstairs and had a chat with Doodle. And I
Oh,
figured,
yeah?
since the boys, there's 3 of them in the other room there, I thought, well, we got an extra bed in here, so I'd offered up the spare bed to the boys there. So it looks like the 2 of us will be sharing a bed. How's that sound?
I'm gonna die.
You you offered who? What?
I just offered the
Francis
boys
goes an old
the spare
man.
bed
He
that
goes
we had.
sleep on the floor.
They look like they really, really needed it, and I couldn't pass up on the opportunity to do something nice for them.
Mm-hmm. That's so kind of you. You are such a kind guy. And I respect that about you. I really do.
I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, my face hurts.
You know, I actually
Oh,
respect
this
that
is
so
what
much
WanderHome is
that
all about.
I'm gonna go take a walk. And I'm gonna think about all the kind things that I should do to repay Taryn and a bird friend of ours. Because I'm feeling so generous after seeing your generosity.
Oh, well, if you're feeling generous, why don't I come with you? The 2 of us will get a lot more accomplished if we go out on a walk together.
I have no reason why not. So, sure. That sounds like something you said. Let's do that.
That sounds like
Okay.
something you.
I will get an umbrella. And he walks away.
It's just so fantastic.
I think
Yeah.
that does mark 10 minutes to the 3-hour mark. Why don't we just pause the revenge train here?
Yeah, it'll give Atlas plenty of time to stew on it.
There you go.
And we start working on an outro, perhaps. We did spend the majority of this one building El Dorado.
I think we have a pretty good place to stop. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna ruin Taryn.
Aw, but it's okay because Taryn and Francisco are gonna make some beautifully made cards.
You mean you mean Ginger?
Yes, because Ginger 100% found some of oh, what was the Happy Otter's
Doodle?
name? Doodle's
Doodle?
glitter. Yeah.
I want you to know that if you ask Doodle, Doodle would give you any art supplies that you wanted. He offered for you to just paint a wall. so-
Honestly, they probably will. I can imagine sometime later that night, like Ginger is and Rose are gonna go out and like find Doodle and be like, "Ah, can we like?" It's gonna be a casual thing, right? It's gonna be like, "Ah, I feel like you'd have like sparkles," and then all 3 of them are just gonna go hog.
It's just arts
Like,
and crafts
Yeah.
times in the living
Oh my
room.
god.
basically.
My revenge plan did work. This is so much better than Ginger attempting to help you. You're gonna cover things in glitter.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this works out.
Just glitter bomb the boys' room.
But as we transition over here to closed it. This screen.
We've transitioned to nowhere because it closed it.
Right.
We're gonna start with Zurich. Where can people find you on the internet?
Oh, they can find me usually lurking in the Wooter Stream Team Discord if I'm not usually lurking in someone's stream that is happens to be live at the moment. And they can usually find me Sundays on D&D when I'm drowning in the bottom of a lake because I somehow no clip through a boat.
Hey, it could have been worse. You could have been M who got your weird tar stuff dripped onto them.
Dang.
And I know you weren't there long, but what is Zurich's favorite thing or the thing that they might miss about Grimland?
It's probably going to be the butterflies. Zurich had just spent a couple of days chasing those butterflies through the maze, and they finally led him towards those kids who happened to be his saving grace. Let him out of that disastrous place.
Nice, nice.
I
That
don't know if
rhymed.
we describe Tabitha with grace.
They had
Everyone,
something.
everyone else's grace counterbalanced it. But Ross, where can people find you on the internet?
Hi, my name is Ross_the_bear. You can find me in Atlas's crosshairs.
Which
'Cause
is
he's a
always a good
rabbit.
place to be. Nothing
And also
bad has
here
ever
on
happened
Twitch.
to them.
Same username. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I stream. I do stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
That's me.
And what is something that Taryn misses, or what is their favorite thing about Grimlamp now that we've left it behind?
Taryn is gonna miss the pumpkin pie.
Mm. Moving on, Squiz, where can you be found on the internet?
I'm on Twitch. It's Squizzle119. And the at
TikTok.
Twitch thing is either before that or after it. I've already forgotten. And I'm also on the TikTok, which I'm pretty sure is the same. I do gardening videos. That's about it.
Nice. And what will Ginger miss, or like, what is their favorite thing about Grimlamp?
I really love Tammy.
Tammy was great.
Tammy was fun.
Atlas, where can you be found on the internet?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Ross_the_bear.
Oh no.
Uh,
Now that's a lot more sinister.
You can find me at twitch.tv/AtlasRibbon. And if you want to find me not burying people in traumatic events, you can find me anywhere but Awooters, the Awooters Stream Team channel right here on Sundays, because unfortunately, as a DM, I do nothing but traumatize my party. And you can catch the antithesis and peak of somebody's trauma on Sunday.
you can catch them tears.
Yeah, please, I'm gonna need therapy after this. I can't afford it.
I don't think therapy's gonna. We've needed therapy for a while. You need a miracle. And
You're
although
welcome.
your stay was short, what was Atlas's favorite part, or the part they might miss about Grimlamp?
He'll probably miss the easy to create mischief that he could distract himself with.
Nice, nice. As for me, you can find me at little_foxy on Twitch, playing spooky games, and also in all of the various Discords to the best of my ability. You can also, as far as Larkin, whose stay in Grimlamp was also very, very short, I think that what he's going to miss is watching the trials and tribulations of College Boy as he tries to make his way in life. There's something refreshing about seeing an upstart youth try to make things right.
So there's something fun about watching things struggle.
Poor Jackson. He was doing his best, man.
He's trying so hard.
He was trying maybe too hard.
I
He
still
was.
have his college application. It's in here.
But with
I just
that,
gotta get out of here.
do we have somebody to raid?
Let me double check.
Uh,
How about we do it?
There's Rogue.
anyway? Yeah, I don't think any member of the team is streaming, so we could raid Rogue, who is currently grounded.
Yeah,
Uh,
and that could be the raid message: is Rogue, you're grounded.
Nice.
what are they playing?
nice.
playing-
Monster Hunter World.
Ooh,
Yep.
fantastic choice.
All right. If somebody could
Ross
go ahead and
isn't
get that
biased.
message going. Kezu is still my favorite monster.
It must be your favorite soundtrack too.
It is. It's just the ultimate mood piece, you know?
Is somebody else setting up the raid, or do I need to set up the raid?
I can't
I'm on it.
spell.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
I'd
I'll
have to
break
scroll up to
something.
where Rogue said something.
I'll break something.
/delete all channel equals now.
Dang.
That's how you spell rogue, right?
How you spell rogue? But we hope to see you guys on Sunday, and then you can catch the next WanderHome game the following Tuesday. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a chill time and enjoyed our chaos and creation and other mischief and various forms of fun that we've had today.
On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
On a
See you guys next
Tuesday, isn't it?
time. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Miss you already.
I don't even know who I am anymore.